Principals, under the umbrella of All Nigerian Conference of Principals of Secondary School Ancopss, Lagos State Chapter, gathered for the 2017 International Conference for Educators with the theme Teaching and Learning in the 21st Century. The efforts and contributions of the Lagos government in the area of education was commended by architect Oshodi Abiodun, Director, International Collaborations and Partnership, Ipotrac. The state was certified to be a teacher-friendly state.
The government cannot do it alone. How many of us have heard that? And that's why we are standing up with courage and want to stand shoulder to shoulder to the government of Lagos State and of course with the federal government of Nigeria and see how we can complement what they are already doing. There is no doubt about that, and I'm not being patronizing, that Lagos State is the most friendly or the friendliest of the states to teachers.
The director highlighted that the drive to partner with educators and the Lagos State government necessitated the conference.
Whatever your interests are, whatever your areas of expertise, whatever are your aspirations, Ipotrac brings everything up to the table to be discussed. And teachers will enjoy that much more than anybody else because they are the most valuable factor in the education value chain.
In his keynote address, the president of Ancopss, Mr. Olatunde Isaac, emphasized that the 21st century teaching model is both teaching and learning, where the teachers, while transmitting knowledge to the students, also acquire knowledge from students' interaction.
The teachers are learning new knowledge even from their students, new skills from them, new morals from them, while the students are also learning knowledge, skills, and morals from you. That is the 21st century teaching and learning now that we have.
Participants were taken through the 9 basic rules expected of a 21st century teacher.
There is nobody, no matter how brilliant you are, that you can teach with yesterday's knowledge today's students. You cannot. With yesterday's knowledge, you can never teach today's what? Students. So when there is an opportunity to go and update your knowledge about the subject or the course you have learned in the university, please don't look at the money. So there is this generational what? Difference. And because you are teachers, you must equip yourself with the skills.
In a submission, the Tutor General, Permanent Secretary Education District 1, Mrs. Ayodele Olufolayimika, affirmed the dignity that comes with the teaching profession.
I will not have been in any other profession apart from this job, apart from this profession, because I have my being in this profession. A teacher is proactive. Who takes over from us in the next 10 years? What plans are we putting in place to ensure that the brilliant ones, the ones with that passion, are the ones in this profession?
Participants were taken through a refreshing session by the key speaker, the Chief Executive Officer of Cambridge Leadership College, Mr. Tom Cassidy.
The best thing you can do as a teacher is connect with the student, engage with them, inspire them, and then, wait for it, you may not like this, get out of the way. Let them grow, let them develop. You provide the framework, you excite them, you inspire them, but you get out of the way. You don't become the bottleneck when we change someone's life, because we gave them a structure to let them figure it out by themselves. That's the real power.
Organizers and participants speak on the importance of the conference.
The course is loaded with lots of lessons they can pick from. So every teacher and principal who is able to make use of lessons learned from here will definitely be a better person.
I want to believe that it's going to assist many of our educators, school managers, to also know the way to reassess their students and to know the kind of method they would use when they are teaching them. that they can get the best out of the students.
The way you become a great teacher is by first seeing yourself as a great teacher. If you see yourself as, oh, I don't know whether I'm really that good, you can't give what you haven't got. So if your students can sense that you don't really see yourself as a great teacher and you don't really think that it's the best job in the world, there'll be the wrong kind of energy. So the first thing you need to do as a teacher is to be the example, and then they will follow you. Not to become teachers, but to have that same love for whatever job they end up doing.
It's not about leadership alone. It's about teaching and learning. So it's a two-way thing. Carry the students, the learners, you carry them along so that you can achieve the goal or the purpose of the learning and teaching that we're into.
It goes a long way. It's reorientating teachers all the time. You know, it's like something you are aware of. And when you are reorientated, you have induction all the time. You know, it helps and it gets people ready to work better.
It's going to improve the teaching and learning synergy of the classrooms, and it will also help us in the management of our teachers and the management of our schools, so that we can enhance the performance of these children and so that the overall development of Lagos State and Nigeria will be attained.
The conference was attended by principals from the 57 local governments and local councils development area, educationists from private schools, scholars, amongst other dignitaries.